Welcome to the Card Dojo. My name is Sean and this is my journey into modern day card collecting. Well guys, it is Friday and we are doing an FRL lineup and review. Heat 1, I didn't do anything since week 1, so I'm going to update you quickly. I will have graphics on screen so you can pause and look at all the fantastic information there. ET Cards ended up taking the 1 seed. He scored 495.18 points in week 2. A Justin Herbert case hit was a big factor in that. Fishin For Cards was the number 2 seed at 210.03. The Buffman 17 ended up with 215.5 in week 2. And then Vikings 95 ended up with 247.6 in week 2. Those were your top 4 who advanced to the head-to-head playoffs. I was in number 5, guys. If I had only started Tua over Matt Stafford in week 2, I would have made the Heat 1 championship. But, mistakes were made. With that said, in the first round of the head-to-head, we had ET Cards against Vikings 95. Vikings took the edge with 188.1 points to ET Cards 139.52. Fishin For Cards took on the Buffman, and the Buffman ended up winning with a clutch Lamar numbered card. He scored 365.06 points to Fishin For Cards 164.65, and he advanced to the championship, which was the Buffman versus Vikings 95. The Buffman reigned supreme with his Damon Pierce auto, scoring him all the points he needed to take that victory. So there you have it, guys. The Heat 1 champion for the Fantasy Rip League 2022 is the Buffman 17. So now, week 5 starts Heat 2. There will be 4 total heats. We are looking for 3 more champions to compete in the Championship of Champions. Hopefully, I will be one of them. However, I'm going to have a rough start. Because here we go, guys. Here is, right away, with a magical adjustment of the camera downwards. Okay. My lineup's gonna be complete trash, guys. Don't worry. This is brutal. I ripped my score hobby box. You can go check that video out if you have half an hour. If not, here we go. The quick rundown, guys. My defense will be represented by the Ravens with this David Ojabo autograph. Risky play with a defensive multiplier because defenses can be negative scoring, and then that's times 6, so that could be brutal, but hopefully they'll get a couple points, maybe like 15, and they'll keep me alive. All right. Now another mistake, because I ripped this last week and then immediately listed a bunch of cards on eBay. My defensive player, Fletcher Cox, not the best choice. He averages about 5 points, but I did have a bookend. Use your imagination. I'll flash it on screen. He's going right there. Fletcher Cox, 1 out of 20. The red zone parallel will get me a times 5 for a bookend, I do believe. All right, moving on to the receivers, guys. It's brutal. We had 1 parallel for the Gabriel Davis for the Buffalo Bills. We will be starting him times 2. And then for my second receiver, we don't have any kind of parallel, unfortunately. I had to resort to using a triple card with 1 player. So Debo will be our WR1. Well, really, it should be the other way around. Our tight ends, we have Old Faithful here, guys. We got Old Faithful times 1, Travis Kelce. He will be our tight end. Running backs, man, this is brutal, guys. This is brutal. DeAndre Swift has not been practicing this week. Very unlikely that he will play. I'm going to put him in the small chance that he does play. He will be my running back if he plays. If he does not play, I will be playing instead of him Christian McCaffrey. So we'll do it like that. Hopefully DeAndre's playing, but doubtful. And then Austin Eckler times 1 is my other option. I was thinking about using Clyde just because so I could root for him. I have no hope in this round, honestly. My final card is, maybe I will have a little bit of hope because we do have a Josh Allen times 3 with the number card. We are going to use Josh Allen again. When you have a multiple card, you can pick any player, not all 3. I would love to use all 3, honestly, times 3. That would actually be very beneficial to this lineup. Unfortunately, I can only pick 1, and I'm going to pick Josh Allen. Yeah, that's final. All right, guys, so my week 5 lineup is there. It's horrible. It's awful. Maybe these 2 cards will get really lucky and boost me up, and then if possible, if I'm still in the mix, I have a secret weapon for next week that I will break out. So hopefully I'm somewhere, close. All right. Well, guys, that is about it for this quick little Fantasy Rip League lineup and review. Please do consider hitting the like button. you know, just for the sake of it. And yeah, guys, as always, thank you so much for stopping by, and take care.